Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and in this video I'm going to show you some canyon drives and hiking trails in the area of the town of Mecca, California. And Mecca is between Coachella and the Salton Sea, a little ways southeast of Palm Springs. There's several good areas for that around here. I'm going to show you a few of them, and first I'm going to show you on my map just how to find this place. This is Google Maps on my cell phone, and there is Interstate 10, Coachella, and this is the town of Mecca. So you take the 66th Street Road, which is that right there, and you look for this left turn onto a gravel road that says Painted Canyon Road. Just as you turn off onto Painted Canyon Road, there's a sign that says four-wheel drive only. It's actually a pretty wide, good gravel road. The only area where you really need four-wheel drive is on the side roads like this, where the gravel is kind of thick. The main canyon road, any kind of vehicle can go down. But when you go off to some of the side roads, that's when it can get sticky. 66 changes its name to Box Canyon Road, and here is the Painted Canyon Road. And right now, this is the Painted Canyon Trailhead. Show you again on my phone here. The end of the road where you can drive to, Painted Canyon Trailhead. Then you walk, and then there's a Ropes Canyon Trailhead and a Ladder Canyon Trailhead, which is down here. So this is at the beginning of the Painted Canyon Trailhead. They've got these rocks, so this is as far as you can drive, and the only sign here is this. There's really not a sign that says what the trailhead is. And as you can see here, there are a lot of colors to Painted Canyon. It's a very dim day. The sun is not out. If it was, I think we could tell the colors a lot better. The trail splits here. You can go really just anywhere you want to hike up and go up into the rocks a bit. You can see an opening there, and then off to the left the canyon gets very narrow, and much narrower, as you can see here. I'm not going to go very far up it, because from here on it's going to take a lot of climbing. This is actually the trail right here. Going to take a lot of climbing to get very far. I've seen pictures of Ladder Canyon, and I was hoping to get to that, because to climb Ladder Canyon is very difficult, and there actually is a bunch of ladders that people have left. In order to get up the rocks, you actually have to go up ladders, and people have built ladders and installed them here. I've seen pictures of it, and I'll give you a link below to a place where you can see the pictures of Ladder Canyon. So if you're really ambitious, I think you would really enjoy the Ladder Canyon Trail. I've just gone a little bit further past that rock there where I was, and the trail goes up to some really serious climbing to follow this trail. So if you're really into hiking and a bit of rock climbing, you would love this place. I've just gone a little bit further to show you this. This is pretty much where the level bit ends, and from here you really have to do some serious climbing to get up here. Well, that is as far as I'm going to go for now. I got here on my motor scooter, and there are some really nice views of Painted Canyon getting up to this point. So I'm going to take a few shots on my way back down. There are some people that were camping here last night, and they're doing some rock climbing. And over here they do have a restroom building, and this is some of the scenery around the area here. Along the canyon, you see a lot of the canyon walls that look like this. So here's a shot on my way back down the canyon. You can see a little bit more of the color here. And way off into the distance to the right, you can actually see part of the Salton Sea right there. It's kind of hard to tell on this overcloudy day, but in the middle of the screen there is the Salton Sea. This shows a little bit more of the color along the Painted Canyon Road, going back down to the main road. And on the other side here is the big mountains in the distance, looking off towards Palm Springs. And here you can actually see some snow on the mountain peaks. Here's another good shot where you can see some of the color on the canyon sides. Dark, light, and then kind of rusty. Each set of canyon walls has their own different color. And here's an area where some four-wheel drive roads have been created going up and around these hills. You can see some there. Just be cautious coming up here if it looks like it's going to rain, or you could get stuck in some mud. Here's a closer up shot of some of the four-wheel drive roads. Doesn't that look like fun going up there? I'm back out on the paved road now, Box Canyon Road, going east, and I'm going to continue going east because it meets up with Interstate 10, and from there go west just a little ways back to Indio, where I'm staying with my motorhome. So I'll end up by showing you where I am camped out for a few days. This is Box Canyon, where the road goes through, the paved road. So it's a nice, beautiful drive in itself. This is what the canyon walls look like here in Box Canyon, and there are some pretty sharp points up there on the top of the canyon. So here's where the road goes through it. There are 3 casinos in the Palm Springs to Indio area, and they used to all allow RV parking overnight. But just within the last, I think, 6 months or so, 2 of them have said no more overnight RV parking, which kind of amazed me. They're basically saying we don't want business from RVers. But one of the casinos here still welcomes RVers, And RVers tend to give their business where they're appreciated. And it is the Spotlight 29 Casino, which is just off of Interstate 10 at Dillon Road. They do have some rules, and it says here 24 hours limit, but I've heard from people who said that they have parked here for a few days and nobody has bothered them. And as you can see, they allow trucks here too. I have stayed here a few times in the last couple months, and they have a prime rib buffet every day for $10, which is really good. So even though I don't spend money gambling, I do eat at the casinos where I stay. So let me know if you like this video. Good day, folks.